Man, just seeing those fucking hits, dude, just gets you lit up.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Make you want to throw some bows, man. Throw them bows, man.
Yeah,
Salute
good old
normal
American
guy.
dream.
See
Dusty
you.
Rhodes just
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then the Rock came through with the people's.
yeah.
Drop that Cincinnati bow on him, Big J.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Off the rails, man. Y'all already know we come in on some boo. I'm playing the game and shit. Like somebody just shot me, all type of shit. Like, but we here, man. Salute to the chat, normal guy. What's up, my guy? We already knew you was gonna be here first, man. You were Jesus every time. We appreciate that. The viewers, we appreciate that. Hopefully, y'all hitting all the good old buttons. Scully got out the woods. He up above the trees. He good. He in the tree.
I knew finesse was gonna come.
Finesse. My boy.
Yeah, I had to get my internet fixed for the Knicks. Okay.
Oh yeah. Salute my boy. Salute my boy. One thing I'm gonna say, we can go ahead and start with the Knicks then. Listen, bro. Malik Bridges, y'all all he's owed all the dick sucks in New York. 2 defensive stops in both games, bro. To seal that shit up. It don't get no better than that. 2 20-point comebacks. What I'm liking about what I'm seeing from the Knicks is they just play their game the whole entire game. Nothing changes. We're gonna run, we're gonna play hard, we fighting for everything, and we're gonna beat your ass the whole time. Salute to the Knicks, man. Y'all gonna fuck around and sweep them. I know Porzingis went out, they dealing with some injuries, but their whole team was there for the most part. So it is what it is.
It's crazy with Cincinnati, or well, not Cincinnati. Shit.
Yeah,
damn shirt over here.
Yes, sir. Real
baseball season. You got
I got the grips to match that too. The gray and red, and white.
You see Boston, how many threes they shot? They have literally made it's 25 out of 100.
Out of 100, yes. They missed 75 threes, bro.
Threes for, dude.
Listen, you live and die. You live and die by the three, and that's not.
Of them?
That's crazy.
That's their game plan, though. We gonna shoot. That's why you think they keep going up. But that's why they keep going up by 20. Is because they hitting all these damn threes. But then once that water turn off, the Knicks is still playing Knicks basketball. I love it. That's we gonna get there, normal guy. But that's I'm loving it. Cat out there balling his brains out. But that boy Brunson. When it comes that fourth quarter and it's time to win, he's getting the buckets. I don't give a fuck who guarding him. You can put 5 dudes on him. He's getting a bucket. Bro.
I like where this turning because now this starting to remind me of that 90s ball. That Nick 90s.
That's how they play.
Yeah, this that shit that the NBA need right now. We need some defense. We need some Knicks and Cavs balling. We need that shit back. And it's
all they missing is Patrick Ewing.
That's right. They start
the same style of basketball.
Yeah, it's starting to remind me of real basketball, man. So, man, look, New York can't let it. They can't take their foot off the neck, man. They only need 2 more. 2 more.
I don't think they are because they stayed the same for both games. They didn't even change nothing offensively. Like defensively, yeah, we got to do this, and this. Offensively, they did the same thing. Now they're going home up 2-0. And one thing I know about Brunson, Malik Bridges, and OG Anunoby, those 3 dudes right there, they're not taking their foot off the gas. They're coming in like, dog, we down 0-2. We about to play like that. That's how they're going to. Jalen Brunson, he not letting up at all. It's not happening.
They're not losing in the Garden going to be rocking, bro.
Bro, if the Knicks, if Jalen Brunson lead them through this series, bro, I might have to put him up there. He going to have to be up there top 5 NBA player right now in the league.
He getting there. He creeping, man.
They already wrote them off. Everybody wrote them. Everybody. There's nobody outside of New York Knicks fans that had them beating Boston, bro.
That's nobody. That's them Philly ballers out there. But I hate that New York's stealing all them damn Philly ballers. It's some bull.
That's a fact. I just like what I'm seeing, and I ain't gonna hold you. If they sweep the Celtics, because I ain't gonna hold you them. Salute. I think they about to sweep them. I'll give the Celtics 1 game. Literally, I'm giving them 1 game.
I'm gonna give them 1 game. They're gonna get 1.
They'll get 1. They'll get 1.
I'm not gonna sit here and say all this yet, because again, Boston's Boston.
Fuck that.
Anything can fucking happen. Just like, hey, that's like saying, all right, are you gonna say the Pacers are sweeping us now? I'm not.
No.
Look, if the injuries stay the same.
Hold up. Wait. Jay, what was that face?
We gonna get to that, bro. We gonna get to that. I can't even go into that yet, bro. We gonna get to that. Salute, Mom. I ain't gonna say we'll get to that, bro. We'll get to that. But one thing about the Celtics right now is they look exactly the same. That's the only reason why I'm saying they gonna mess around and get swept. I'm not saying they're gonna get swept. I think they'll win 1 or 2 games, but they're gonna mess around and end up down. And they're going to lose 4-0 because they look exactly the same. If they don't change something offensively, because they don't, you got to think, Porzingis can't bang in the paint because he's going down at some point. He's going to get injured. Kornet ain't big enough. Horford ain't big enough. Then where do you go after that, man? So they're going to have to go small ball, but you really can't do that because Cat out there, Mitchell Robinson's big ass out there. Like they got all these big ass guys, man. And the Celtics, they just look exactly the same, bro. There's no change to what they're doing. I don't think they win like that.
How do you blow a 20-point lead? That's what I don't get at home.
Not making three, bro. They only got the lead because they was making all those damn threes, man. Like, and they make them in spurts. So if you can keep playing your game, just keep playing your game, they're going to go up because they making 1,000 threes. It's the numbers itself. They getting 3, you getting 2. Sometimes you get none and they getting 3. So either way, they're going up. But the Knicks, they stuck with it. We contesting every shot. We're just playing our game, man. And you got to hit those threes for the whole entire game to beat us, and that's impossible to do. Celtics is the one team that shot a shit ton of threes as a team and won a championship, and that was last year. That shit don't happen, bro. Don't happen at all.
I'm pushing for the Cavs all day, but I'm gonna call it now. If the Knicks beat the Celtics, I'm putting on my Patrick Ewing jersey.
Yeah, man. If the Knicks beat the Celtics and they beat them 4-1 or 4-0. I'm terrified in it. I'm terrified in the next round. I'm not gonna lie. I'm terrified in there. If they beat them like that. Now, if the Celtics come back and they force a game 7, and even if they lose that looks different for me because now the Knicks tired as hell. They done been getting beat up because that means they've been getting their ran all over the place. If they lose these next 4,
able to make even a series of this, that just shows you that the Knicks just hot right now. They're not the better team.
They just hot right now. Yeah, and we gotta remember. Porzingis been in and out the lineup. Jalen, he dealing with an injury, and Tatum dealing with a wrist injury. So they're on the court though. So goddamn it, you on the court, you count, motherfucker. So I like it, man. I think the Knicks. I think the Knicks win Game 3. Actually, I think the Knicks win Game 3. I do. I think they win the next game.
So what you
and then
think?
The Celtics get 4.
Y'all think that? Oh, so you say the Celtics going to win one of those in New York, right?
Then I think the Celtics will get the game before they go back home, so they might win 2 in a row. The last one in New York, and then the first one at home. That's why I think they get 2.
Game 6 is a wrap in New York, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If it keep going like this, now it's only 2 games. I gotta see Game 3, and then I gotta see Game 4, and then that'll tell me because. I think if it go like I think it's gonna go, then 6 games it's over with. Now, if the Celtics win Game 3, it changes things for me.
Oh hell yeah, yeah!
It changes things for me.
Man, if New York go out there with a 2-0 lead with that crazy ass crowd with the momentum and lose that game, the whole series changes.
The whole entire series changes because they still home court advantage back for one. So that next game in New York, Boston could win both of those games if they win 3. But I think they have to win Game 3 first, though.
What you think, Mike? Mike, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, Mike?
This is like Jay talking to something. He's like, I think they could win both of them, but they have to win Game 3. Well, yeah, they got to win Game 3.
Well, Jay doing the same spinning he was doing in February with the Eagles. Same spinning.
Hey, listen. I believe they can win both games, bro.
Listen, here's the deal. I do. I feel like Boston's going to figure this shit out. I feel like they're going to do something. Something's going to change. They're going to have to. They know there's a lot.
Mazzulla won't make no changes on offense. I'm going to tell you that right now. He never does.
Well, he needs to do something. I mean, cut them threes down, play 2-ball a little bit, do something. Because Boston has the power to take both in New York, come back, and get home court back after that and be, hey, we right back in it. Now this is going 7. We about to battle this one the fuck out. And that can happen. Like you said, the Knicks could just be hot, steamrolling, head full of steam, chip on the shoulder type shit. But the minute that shit starts where they start getting cocky and like, oh, yeah, we got it. And they start feeling that.
Nah.
And it's going to change a little bit because Boston's going to constantly be fighting to get back. Just like, look, the Pacers-Cleveland series. We're out, people. But we have injuries. That's the reason why that is. And we almost
only lost by 2. Yeah. We only lost that game because Mitchell went for 48 points. He was tired as shit at the end of the game, and they kept giving him the ball.
Was tired as shit. I think they should have played. I think Tristan Thompson should have got some minutes, and I think Craig Porter Jr. should have had more minutes.
Should have had more, and when we was talking about Ty Jerome, we said we had to see it. He don't need to ever start again in his life.
Well, I think he just had a bad game.
He's not well. It's not even that. It's that he had to do so much more shit. Because we didn't have
nobody else.
That's what I'm saying. Another facilitator. So yeah, he never needs to start again. Merrill, you seen what he did off the bench. That's where he's the best. That's where Jerome's the best. So that whole little thing where we said Ty Jerome should get in early, we can't do that because he has to do too much without Garland out there. We got to figure out something because Garland might not. I don't even think he's coming back for game 3 or 4. So
yeah, I think
y'all gotta figure something out.
Y'all got.
I don't know.
You got to start hitting that paint hard. Like you said, I don't know what Tristan Thompson got left, but y'all got to hit that paint. Got to go.
Well, we was missing Evan Mobley, man. We was missing guys that still only lost by 2.
Missing DeAndre Hunter and Evan Mobley.
Bro, we was blowing them out the whole entire game until it came late, man. Like we was tired, man. Strus out there dunking on people and shit. Like they tired, man. They was tired, bro.
Game 3, y'all in the same category as the Celtics. Game 3 is a must win for sure.
Game 3 is a must win, but
it's a must win. And the thing is we got to be healthy. Like if you get 2 of those 3 back, if Hunter and Mobley are back, I'm not. We're good.
Man, Hunter and Mobley
without Garland. We need those other 2.
Those 2 can eat. They can suck a boy because you played the whole entire fucking first game, and then both of y'all sit out in the second game in the playoffs. I'm not cool with that. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't
know if it was their decision.
I don't care who decision it was. Y'all get y'all ass on the court. Y'all finished that first game. Now I can see if they left in the first game. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Just because your knee sore, nah, bro. You better get out. This the playoffs, bro. Now we in the hole. Now we go to Indiana, where Indiana plays better basketball probably than anybody when they're at home.
Y'all are better. The Cavs are the best.
Yes, we are the better team. But right now, we getting out coached right now. Which I can't even count the second game. This game 2, we was down people. The first game, we got out-coached.
Game 2,
we got out-coached.
Game 2, Atkinson out-coached Carlisle and showed us how to win. Now, if Mobley and Hunter come back and they do that same game plan, it's over with.
That's why I'm not too worried about the Cavs. And now, game 3, bro, if we lose game 3, bro, we get swept. If we lose game 3, we're not winning the game. But that's my thing. If we lose 3 in a row, I don't think we're winning a game.
I don't think y'all have lost 3 in a row all season.
That's what I'm saying. If we lose 3 in a row, I think we done. Which is cool, but we're gonna end up losing Donovan Mitchell because he ain't gonna be happy with this shit.
Donovan, we just signed him to an extension. He ain't going.
That don't matter, bro. We say that all the time. And then guys force their way out. Once he say that he's not happy,
gonna go anywhere. He know injury caused all that. That ain't fucking.
Yeah, but man, he been there how many years now?
Where he gonna go that ain't gonna have injuries?
I'm just going off of dudes that he from New York. I'm just saying, bro.
Where he gonna go?
He didn't even want to come to Cleveland in the first place. The only reation why he's still here is because we got a good team. Here. Yeah,
don't say he's trying to go to New York, man. I know he ain't trying to go.
No, that's where he wanted to go.
Going to New York, they would have to give up too much for that.
Well, I'm talking about when he got traded to us. He wanted them to trade him to New York. When he got here, he wasn't happy. He didn't want to stay here, but then we started winning. He built camaraderie. Yes, we got a team. But a superstar like him, if we go out in the second round this year, we go out next year, be a dope-ass team again, go out in the first or second round next year. If we don't never make the Eastern Conference Finals, bro, he's leaving. Like, it's cool. We got this great team, but we got to get to the next level. We ain't got there.
I got a scenario for y'all.
Salute, Jesus.
Jesus, I got a scenario for y'all. Donovan Mitchell stays. You move Garland, which they should have did last year. You move Garland and you try to get a bigger guard to peace with him, and then you call all LBJ LeBron James.
No.
Let's get this ring and bring Bronny with you too. Bring Bronny.
The only reason that man, Bron don't need to go nowhere. He need to come back to Cleveland for 1 day to retire. That's it.
Nah,
he need to stay in LA. He don't need to go nowhere else. LeBron's never. He's not coming up.
But I'm saying, if he were to do that, you know how fucking
got no wing.
he would be.
We ain't got no wing.
20 minutes a game. That's all he played. 20 minutes. You know how fresh he would be.
If the Cavs replace Garland with a bigger guard and go get LeBron to facilitate and only play 25, 30 minutes, throw Bronny on there on the bench, y'all might have some work next year. For real.
Well,
don't worry about LeBron.
I've been wanting to trade Garland for a bigger guard.
Yeah, you need a bigger.
You know what I mean? We have to. Yes, but that's our biggest problem. Tyrese Halliburton. And that's my whole thing, man. Like Halliburton, he just does what the fuck he wants to do, bro. But he's still gonna come out of Indiana and he's still gonna do the same thing he does every single game. That's the thing about the Pacers. They do their job every single game. It's just a matter on if they're hitting shots or not. The thing that I'm hating about this series is all the open shots that the Pacers are getting, whether we healthy or injured. In that first game, only person we was missing was Garland. We was giving them open shots the whole game. Same thing in game 2 when they came back. They was open the whole time. And you got Naismith, 5 for 8 from 3. Turner hit 2 threes. Halliburton 2 for 2 from 3. Toppin hit a 3. Mathurin, he only hit 1 3. That was game 2. They was 39% from 3. They only shot 23, but both teams hit 11 threes, so it canceled each other out. Donovan Mitchell being tired from having to carry all the load and us being down was literally why we lost that game, and we only lost by 2 points. But I'm tired of seeing all these open shots because the Pacers can shoot. Going to Indiana with the way that they shoot is scary, bro. That's not good for us.
Hey, Almighty, how do you see frauds?
Who's the frauds? Oh,
yeah. Johnson, OG, and Bridges off your team, and I'm gonna call y'all frauds. Then if you guys lose,
no,
frauds.
Anybody that's
Finesse going for that fraud. He always talking that fraud, but y'all better win game 3, Finesse.
Hey, y'all better win that series, Finesse. Otherwise, you guys are the biggest choke artists.
Don't choke Finesse. Don't choke it up.
Be humble, man. Be humble because it ain't over yet.
Yeah, because you know how New York get. You know what happens in New York when y'all start getting gassed up. You know what I mean? Liberty Bell start getting. The good
thing for the Knicks is they got Jalen Brunson who don't play into all that shit. He just go out there and play. He ain't a cocky dude. None of that shit. I think he'll just play. Like there ain't really nobody on their team but Cat that's really cocky like that. The rest of them dudes just play basketball. You don't ever hear them talking shit about nobody. You don't ever hear none of that stuff. Even all the clutch plays Jalen Brunson got, all the shit he's done, you never hear him talk shit ever. They don't get like that. So they do have that on their side. But at the end of the day, the Celtics, they have to get 2-point buckets also. You can't miss 75 damn threes and think you're going to win a game. That's why you're down 0-2, bro. Yeah. You get up 20, go get 2-point buckets now. You got Jason fucking Tatum. Why is he shooting 1,000 threes?
I think
there's nobody on the Knicks that can stop him. So put the ball in his hand and let him go get his buckets out in front of the 3-point line.
Hit that mid-range jumper, man.
Yes, get to the bucket. Why is him and Jaylen Brown not getting to the bucket?
I think the Eastern Conference playoffs is far from over. I think you about to see a hell of a series between both of them. 0-2. You're going a couple. I think they both might get tied back up. I don't think it's over.
I'm gonna tell you why I think it's over. The Knicks are having to do way too much to win these 2 games. They had to do a lot of work to win both of those games because they had to come back from 20 down. They're exerting a lot of energy. I don't know if they can keep. They're gonna have to win in 4 because if they let the Celtics win 1 game, it's gonna change the whole series. Now the Celtics know, oh, this all we got to do. Okay, right. This all we got to do. Right? They better not let them win a game. That's all I'm saying. Like if they win the game, it could change. It's literally gonna change the whole entire series. We might see the Celtics win the next 3 after that.
That's how you put away a great team. You got to put them away. You can't give
away.
Them No oxygen. None
Now,
of
if they win one, y'all better win 3 first. They better win this next game if they're gonna give up a game to the Celtics. That's the only way that they're. I'm telling you, this shit. If the Celtics win a game, this shit gonna get ugly.
The Knicks have to win. If the Knicks win, it's the same series with the Cavs. If the Knicks win 1 out of the next 2 games, they got the series. They just need 1.
Yeah.
If the Cavs got to win both, the Knicks got to win. The Knicks got to win both to put you, like you said, they got to sweep to put them away. You can't give the Celtics room, right?
They got to. I think the Cavs got to win the next 2 games for sure. We might have to win the next 3 games just to shut them the fuck up, because they playing like they the better team right now, and I don't like it. And just because we was down 3 dudes, they done got all this confidence though. That's the part I'm talking about. They done got all this. Yeah, I do too. I ain't gonna lie, I like it too. But they done got a lot of confidence in the way that they shoot the ball, man. That shit be driving me crazy. It's just too many open shots. That's it. If we can limit those open shots, the game won't even be close at all at the end.
That's why game 2 was a big thing, because you saw the defense change. We cut them off. We started limiting open spaces and not letting them get to their spots. And we did.
They ran out of gas.
Those 3 big guys.
Yeah, and then they ran out of gas.
I think
we didn't have those 3. If we have those 3, you don't run out of gas.
Same game plan. As long as we got Hunter and Mobley, we good.
Yeah. Once y'all get that, that's why I said if y'all can get healthy in the next few days and then keep up that defense, Indiana might not win another game.
That's a fact. The Warriors went out there and won game 1 without Steph Curry. He got a hamstring injury. He's gonna be out for a week, so he's missing at least 2 more games, maybe 3, depending on how it go. They found a way to win the game, though.
Not even buckets, guy.
But bro, that's not about that. No, without Steph Curry, they won't win another game.
I don't know. Ant-Man don't look like he's doing anything over there.
He didn't do nothing against the Lakers. He had one big game against the Lakers.
I don't understand how you got all the height and you ain't winning games.
Well, because the Warriors play good defense.
You're doing too much talking.
They play good defense. And Ant, he talk a lot, so now you got to back it up. Like,
quit talking. Ant need to quit talking. You ain't done shit yet. We know that you the superstar, but bro, you're not. You become a superstar at this point now. He need to shut up and play, bro. For real.
Yeah, and I picked the Warriors to win this series, but I think the Wolves can win in 7 without Curry.
If Curry,
if there's no Curry, is a problem.
He missing the next 2 for sure, and maybe 3.
And he brittle. Even if he come back in 2, he still might be banged up a little bit. So
yeah, and it's a hamstring though. That's a lingering injury. Like if you don't let that fully heal, you're gonna tweak it again in the game. So
that's why he's taking the week.
He got to.
He's thinking a week, especially for somebody that use his speed and dribbling to set up shit. So
yeah, what he do off the ball, all that running he do off the ball is why he has to let that hamstring, heal up and do what it do, because that's bad, man.
What's the other series?
The Nuggets Thunder. The Nuggets went out there, they won game 1. And then last night, bro, they got beat by 43 points.
They got spanked.
Oh, the Thunder was like, we was just playing.
That's the thing. They let Yoke have 42 and 22 in the first game. In the second game, they held him to 17, 8, and 6. Gordon only had 10. They shot 40%. They shot 40% from 3, though.
How you let Joker get 42? I mean, he a beast, but 42 though.
Well, because them young boys didn't know just the young boys, but they did their job. Hartenstein and Chet. Chet had 15 and 11. Hartenstein had 14 and 8. That's what you need when you're playing against Jokic. You need your 2 big men to give him a problem, and they did. And then Williams 17, 34 for Shea, 12 for Dort. And then they played everybody on their entire bench, and they had 14 from Isaiah Joe, 10 from Wiggins, 10 from Mitchell. But they played every single player on their team in that game. Everybody played. 149 to 106.
I still got I got them. I got Thunder winning that series though.
I Denver.
Me too. I picked Denver, but man, losing by 43, man, I might have to go with the Thunder.
That's all right. I feel like
Russ had 19 off the bench.
They
played everybody but Dario Saric.
If Russ stops shooting jumpers and just be aggressive, they'll you know what I mean? They
be the Ninja Turtle he can be. Yeah.
Bro, that 19 off the bench is phenomenal from Russ.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want 19. You don't want 8 and 9.
One of it was 3, so that means he was hitting mid-range and getting to the bucket.
That's what doing his thing.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
That's what he hasn't been doing since OKC. Mid-range, man. Stop with the threes, bro. Quit the threes.
The problem for the Nuggets is Jamal Murray. He only had 14, but he made 3 threes. That means that's 9 points you made off 3. So that means you're not hitting mid-range. You're not getting to your spot. You're just shooting threes. Now, I think this series is going to go 7, but to lose by 43 in the playoffs in the second, that's crazy, yo. In the second round, I can see the first round because if you like 1-8, 2-7, something like that.
That's a statement victory. That's one of them.
That is, bro. That is.
You just better hope they didn't use all their gas out on that game, and then now
they could have.
Denver start doing their thing because Denver's experienced. They've taken those hits before.
Yep. Not 43 though.
This is when experience kicks in. This
the problem. They let Shea go 11 for 13 for 35 points. He only missed 2 shots the whole entire game.
Yeah, see.
Yeah.
But he's going to do that every game, though. That's the thing. That's the one player that's going to get 30 plus points every single game.
You just got to limit everybody else. You don't got to worry about him.
He's the most consistent player in the NBA. He does the same thing every single night, bro. There's not a game that he doesn't do that.
This is what I'm going to see from the playoffs. I want to see the Knicks. I want to see the Cavs in the East. And then I want to see Denver. And I want to see Golden State. That's what I'm pushing for right now.
I don't want to see Golden State.
I do because I want Denver to. I want to see what Curry and Butler got and what they got left and what Draymond. Everybody talking about Draymond so great. I want to see Draymond without Klay Thompson. I want to see him having to be the. That's what I want.
That's trash because it's the Warriors in Minnesota to get that next spot, man. That's trash, bro.
All right, Jesus asking. He asked a couple times. Scully, you like the Eagles picks?
I do like it. I knew he was going defense because we gave a lot up in free agency. I like the linebacker they got. I love anytime the Eagles can get a good linebacker. I love that. I love it. I do. I like they. Huh?
Jaheed Campbell, wasn't that the dude they took?
Yeah, he a beast, man. And he a beast. And now you put him with Nakobe and what's the name we just re-signed, which was a key move. Yeah, we lost a lot, but we signed the guy we needed to sign. So I like it, man. I like it. We lost a lot, but at the end of the day, the weakness of the Eagles is always linebacker. And we solidified that on top of having 2 of the best linebackers last year. So I can't be mad at that. Everything's good, man, right now. We just need another pass rusher. And we good. We good. Hey, Zeus, that's right. Back to back, baby. You know what it is?
Y'all repeat good or y'all just good?
Jahan Dotson. I think they relying on this offense this year. I think they think that this offense can be top 5 now. If Saquon can stay healthy and we can get Jahan Dotson in this offense a little more. I don't know what they doing with Goddard. I'm confused what they're doing with Goddard.
They switched up his pay and got it to where they're having for 25.
There you go.
All right, with everybody knowing what the Eagles gonna do and how they gonna run their offense through Saquon, you think he's still gonna get off like that? Because you know they about to key on him now.
Yeah, because I think now, man, all the Jalen Hurts haters is they a lot more.
Almighty. He said no one cares because we coming. He's
man, almighty, bro. Y'all gonna have a better season with Russ. Put it like that. Y'all will have a better season, but y'all still gonna be 3rd.
Almighty, y'all. Right. Well, now that the Cowboys, the Steelers have done the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life and gave the fucking Cowboys another weapon, but it is the Cowboys. They're gonna do. Y'all better worry about the Cowboys. We already know.
Man, ain't nobody worried about the Cowboys, man.
At all, because that's
I like their draft. It was
George Pickens ain't getting no passes. It's CD Lamb.
A mental case,
right? It's CD Lamb, bro. How you think George Pickens gonna act once CD Lamb getting all the catches? Dak don't throw the ball to nobody else.
Pissed off. And guess what Dak gonna do? Guess what Dak gonna do? Dak gonna force the ball. He gonna force him the ball and throw turnovers. And guess what? Yep. That's a one and done deal anyway because they can't pay both of them. They gotta pay CD.
You ain't gonna have to pay George Pickens a lot.
He already got paid. It'd be George.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have to pay George Pickens a lot. You know what type of season he gonna have to get paid? Yeah. He ain't done shit.
We're not worried about the midgets. We're not worried about Russell Wilson. We're not worried about
no, don't do that. Don't even do that. Y'all not worried about them. Y'all not worried about them this year. But y'all are gonna have to worry about Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, Abdul Carter, and Thibodeau on that defensive front. Y'all got 4 monsters to worry about 2 times a year, bro.
Yeah, they coming. Don't get it twisted. Giants are coming.
But then you got Russ throwing to neighbors, and then you got Tracy and Scatterbo. Y'all don't worry about them this year. Don't worry about them this year. The following year, though,
when Jackson Dart, when
Jackson Dart's the quarterback. Yeah. They got the next 2 years because Dart gonna need 1 full year, and then his second year, that's when the Giants will be there. The Giants will be there.
I think in the next 2 to 3 years, the Giants are going to leap past the Commanders slightly. I think they slightly leaping past the Commanders. And
I think they going to be giving y'all a competition.
You know what they are, because the Commanders are giving us competition. So now the NFC East is going to be one of the best divisions in football other than the Cowboys, which is a good look. We want the Cowboys to suck at all times. But all I want, Jesus, is one more back-to-back. And then I could take a couple 8, 9 win seasons. I'll fall back.
Bro, y'all not repeating, bro.
He said I'll fall back.
Y'all not repeating, bro.
Yeah, Jay, start that
repeating,
right now. Come on. Yeah.
You know I'm starting it. You already know I am. Y'all not repeating, bro. Y'all gonna listen. Y'all gonna get back to the NFC Championship, but the Lions are making that leap this year. If they're fully healthy, they're making that leap this year.
Man.
They made some really good moves. I'm not hating on you, and I ain't even doing this to hate on the Eagles. I'm doing this to praise the Lions because if they stay healthy, bro, they did a lot, and I like what they did. And they ain't even done yet. Everybody's not even done yet. I think the Lions will make that leap this year to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying they're gonna win it.
The Lions and the Eagles is upper echelon in the NFC. I'm with you with that, but my sleeper team. Don't sleep on them Rams this year.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that too. I'm with you on that. Hot take. Chiefs back in the Super Bowl.
And Nakua.
Hot take.
Chief, it might be the way people was talking about them after last year.
Chiefs don't make the playoffs. That's what I say.
No, you said that about the Bills, and they made it.
Well, I'm saying the Chiefs don't make the playoffs this coming up year.
Bro, they're making the playoffs.
They don't win their damn division.
Bro, they're winning their division.
The Chiefs will not have a better record than the Broncos next year.
Yes, they will.
I think the Broncos win that division. And I think the Chargers come in second.
All right. Is the schedules out yet?
Is it out?
May 25th.
Shit. All right.
Oh, we can't even. Shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's see what games we got.
That'll be a whole show. That'll have to be a big show.
Chiefs back in the Super Bowl.
They ain't going
against the Lions. And I think, hot take, man. Hot take. Andy Reid finna get another ring.
Why do you keep saying hot take?
That
ain't no. Do you got him? I ain't heard nobody say the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl this year. I ain't heard that.
Man, I heard because nobody's got to because they just automatically assume.
I think they is.
That's why they ain't a hot take.
I think they is, bro. Look. I hate the fucking Chiefs, bro, but I think they are.
We're talking about hot takes I'm going off the rails.
I got another hot take for you too.
That is a hot take, but I'm going off the rails. We have put the blueprint out. It's Jay-Z in like 2008. The blueprint is here. We put it out. The Chiefs
already did one.
The Chiefs put the blueprint out, bro.
Patrick Mahomes will never win another Super Bowl in his career. That's off the rails.
Oh, shit. You got money on this?
I got a bean. A hot bean.
Let's go. Air shake. Let's go.
Pound. And then
pound it.
Look, Almighty says he thinks the Ravens go to the Super Bowl this year.
Hell no.
Lamar Jackson's never going to be better than Josh or Mahomes. Either
one. Man, Jim Harbaugh ain't never going to coach the fucking right way in the playoffs to win the game.
Hey, I think Josh Allen goes to the Super Bowl maybe this year. I think that could be the year where he actually goes.
Hot take, man. Bengals. Hold on, no. Let me go, bro. Let me go, bro.
Ain't get no damn defense.
You ain't even let me go, bro. Eagles Chiefs AFC Championship.
Oh my God.
Okay, y'all.
American
Hey,
Pope ever.
Jay, you gonna finally beat them? You gonna finally beat them?
We have beat them.
No, are you gonna finally beat them and then beat them and then win that shit?
Oh yeah, winning it. That's the thing. Now,
because y'all gonna lose to the Eagles. Eagles Bengals Super Bowl.
I ain't mad at that.
That'd be wrong.
Hey, listen, the blueprint was Tom Brady and the Patriots.
Now you got.
They laid the blueprint, and then the Chiefs came right after that. Well, not right after that, but they came. And then, the Bucks, Bobby, yeah.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, if we doing all this
the Patriots,
outrageous hot take shit.
The Patriots,
that's like me saying hot take Browns going to the Super Bowl or some shit.
Bro, that's the hottest. That's the hottest take. That's the take nobody would ever believe, though.
So you ain't gotta believe it. I don't believe in Cincinnati going anywhere.
Well, of course not. You're not supposed to believe in that. Nobody believed we was.
Because they don't got a goddamn defense.
Yeah, but nobody believed we was after. Yeah, but we went 2-14 and then went to the Super Bowl the next year. Nobody believed we was gonna do that. We did it.
But you guys had a defense,
bro. That hot take is hotter than Nicki Minaj. That's hot.
Yeah. First American Pope. I don't know nothing about the Pope, normal guy, but first American Pope. All right.
Yeah, first American Pope ever.
First of all, y'all take the blueprint. Yeah, the Patriots showed the blueprint.
The Patriots, bro. The Patriots.
And then the Bucks showed the blueprint. But the Eagles showed the ultimate shutdown blueprint. They didn't score till the fucking on the second team defense. That's the blueprint.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. That shit got ugly. We didn't even watch half the Super Bowl. I didn't watch that shit.
Hey, Bobby, Ether was trash.
That almighty.
Ether wasn't trash, but I hate that people compare Ether to.
I like
they use that because that's crazy because the takeover is way better than Ether.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, way better.
I like Ether.
Nas made a lot of jokes. Nas made a lot of jokes in Ether. Jay-Z was out there. Have you heard Takeover?
Takeover was phenomenal, but I think Ether came first. Ether.
No, Ether came. I'm talking about in the totality of everything. They be like Ether. Nah, Ether didn't smoke nothing, bro.
I got you though, but Ether was so good that it got under Jay-Z's skin and made him make Takeover.
Yeah, of course.
It pissed him off. That shit pissed Hove off. That's why he went Takeover.
Of course, and then the Blueprint 2, the song smoked him again.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but people want to go to Ether all the time. Everybody does. Everybody goes to Ether.
I agree.
Yes, Bobby, Blueprint 2 is the best song of the beef. I agree. He smoked that nigga on there, bro. That shit was crazy.
Nas had Ether, which is worth 2 songs, but Nas should have did a second song over Hove.
But you know what? You know why everybody say Ether? Because they compared, because when he dropped Ether, Jay-Z had Super Ugly. That's what they compared it to. Jay-Z dropped Super Ugly, and then he dropped Ether, and they like, oh, he killed him. But they forget about Takeover came, but then Blueprint 2, that killed. That was the end of it after that. After he dropped Blueprint 2, it was over. There was nothing else for Nas to do.
My thing about it, me and Jay, I don't know how Mike feel, but Hove is the GOAT. But at the end of the day, you got to think of what he wasn't just talking to Nas on Super Ugly and Takeover. He was talking to the whole Queensbridge. Everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Body.
Yes. Fuck all you niggas from Queens.
He went to Nas, then he went to Prodigy.
He beat with 50 too. I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent, bro? Come on, man.
Yeah, but he knew we off the rails. He knew 50 Cent couldn't hold.
Shoot, bro. No, not. 50 was in the streets, bro. You don't do that with 50. You stay your line and you leave that shit alone because this gets street shit with 50.
Why you think Jay let 50 go? He still let 50 go.
Everybody let 50 go.
Except for Ja Rule. And 50
he slaughtered him. He slaughtered him.
Ja Rule just won't let that shit go, man. He did a 50 on the Instagram the other day, put up Ja Rule out here doing commercials for gyros and shit. 50 got him, bro. That shit was funny.
Wayne ain't never get Jay. When did they never beefed? Jay never engaged in no beef with Wayne. Wayne just said he was the best rapper alive.
Bro, Wayne was mad. Wayne could never get Jay because even Wayne knows he's not better than Jay because he always wanted to be Rockefeller.
Exactly. And he always wanted to be Jay, and he always said who he looks up to. Wayne will smoke a nigga boots, but him and Jay-Z never engaged in nothing with Wayne. Like,
I want Wayne to come out here and go ahead and take Kendrick head off. Stop playing.
Nah, he just.
Wayne, look, Wayne,
This
40
my
years
thing. But this my thing. It's a rap battle, Scully. You know rap battles, bro. You gotta have dirt on the nigga, bro. It's all the dirt in the world on Wayne, bro. There's no dirt on Kendrick. We just seen that
whole shit out there. There it is. That's Wayne talking to Hov right there.
Yeah, but Wayne, no.
Yeah, but Jay-Z never engaged in a battle, so nobody. How could he?
He never responded.
It was never a battle. Why would you? I wouldn't have responded to that shit. You work for a nigga. You work for Baby. Baby's my competition. We on the same level. We both running labels. Why would I respond to the nigga that worked for him? That don't make sense. I'm not doing that.
There's only one person other than the Nas and Jay beef that actually got Jay. There's only one person out here that got Jay.
Beans.
And I don't even think he personally did that shit. It's Eminem. That's it.
On what?
Renegade.
Man, people always say that shit. Go back and listen to that.
Fuck though.
Go back and listen to the song, bro. That's all I gotta say. Just go back and listen to it. Eminem spit. He went crazy. I'm not saying that, but people keep saying he washed him. No, they both went ham on that song.
He didn't wash him. They were on two separate topics, but the topic that Eminem went on just went above.
Right. And Jay-Z went on the Renegade topic and let you know what bro, like I'm just saying, like if you go back and listen to it, man, he didn't get washed. I ain't saying salute Red J. I ain't saying M didn't had a better verses and all that, but me personally, bro, Jay-Z smoked that shit. You know what? That's just what I relate to, though. I just relate to Jay-Z's verses.
There's certain rappers that can never get washed. Lil Wayne, Hov, Nas, and them dudes can never get washed. You can't wash
Jada.
Yeah, you can't,
man. Hey, that song "Why" by Jada. I love that song "Why" by Jada.
Yes, that shit fire. Bobby, listen, Bobby. People say he got washed. I can't agree with that, man.
Nobody watched. Nobody watched.
Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi, man. Come on, bro. Don't know about man.
Come on, man. We not talking Playboy.
We talking about spitters. We ain't talking about vibes. We ain't talking about vibes. Playboy Cardi is vibes.
We talking MCs, not rappers. There's a big difference.
Man. Yeah, we talking about spitters, man. We talking about spitters for sure.
Yeah, we're not talking about jewelry and drunk rapping. That's not an MC, homie. Not at all.
Clemson playing Furman.
Washed. They were talking about
who washed?
Ludacris ain't washed.
Fuck no.
Ludacris could never get washed. Ever.
Fuck no. Hell no.
Luda, he did all the different fucking levels of that shit. Luda done everything.
Them dudes right there, T.I. and them, T.I. can never be washed. You can't wash.
I love T.I. T.I. one of my favorites.
Never.
You can't watch 8 Ball and MJG. You can't watch them boys.
See, now that's some shit people don't know though.
That's
people
never happened.
8 Ball MJG.
Bun B, never watching Bun B. You never watching Bun B ever.
Bun B, UGK, you ain't watching
UGK Pimp C, never happened.
Yeah, you ain't watching none of that shit.
Yeah, you damn sure ain't watching no Outkast. Stop.
And Royce the 5'9". Bobby, I see you mentioned the original Renegade. Royce, you ain't watching Royce.
Right, you can't watch. But these are all MCs. None of these dudes are rappers. They all top echelon MCs. Period.
Right. See, and Almighty, he naming vibes. He naming Travis Scott. Future. Future's not a spitter. Future's not a spitter. Future is they vibes, man. They vibes.
Travis is a vibe. When have you ever seen Travis?
Ludacris is definitely underrated. Jesus, salute. God damn it.
Jesus,
bar anybody up.
Jesus, man, I fucks with Jesus because he riding with them Eagles. I know he is, and he know his rap. I got you.
Ludacris can rap with anybody from Jay-Z on down. I don't give a fuck who it is. Ludacris can rap with anybody. No, he's a vibe. He don't got bars. For how long did we not even understand what this nigga was saying?
Who?
Young Thug.
Man, come on, man.
Booming.
Metro Boomin. Hey, Beats is fire.
Oh yeah, Beats is fire,
dog, for sure.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you right now. Like I said, one of my favorites is Tech Nine. I love Tech Nine.
Tech Nine, you never watch Tech Nine.
It's fucking insane.
Nobody will ever watch Tech Nine ever.
And I like the fact that he got another album out, and you look at
Andre 3000.
Yeah, I think one of y'all put up his accolades. This dude's still underground, but is selling mainstream numbers for the last 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
Bro. And you know what's so crazy? He sell more merch than anybody, bro. He's made about 50 million off of merch because he keep the tour buses. He keep a tour bus full of merch. He been doing it independent since back in the day, yo.
Jay, next week, I'm gonna let them hear that cupcakes. They need to hear that cupcake.
E40 underrated for sure.
Scarface and Tupac Smile. That's one of my top songs.
The only reason why I'm gonna say Scarface is underrated to fans. To the actual industry, they all rap niggas. They all know, they all put Face up there. A lot of the OGs, they put him in their top 5. Scarface. But amongst the fans, yes, he's highly underrated. You can't watch Scarface. You can't. Nobody can watch him.
This how I'm going off the rails though. This how I'm going off the rails though. Since they talking about Young Thug and Travis Scott and them, bro, there's some ballers out there. Shaq, Iverson, Kobe, way better rappers than them.
That's fucking great.
Shaq, way better rapper than those guys.
Way better than Young
Shaq
Thug.
got bars. People don't realize that dude can actually spit some shit.
Platinum artist, multi-platinum. Kobe could rap because Kobe was so smart. He'd kill you with the big words, but he was offbeat every time he rapped. Allen Iverson had bars, but he was offbeat every time he rapped. But yeah, they could rap.
Chris Webber had bars. Like bars.
Busta best feature artist all time.
He just jump on a track.
I gotta go with Wayne. Wayne. You remember Wayne had that whole like 5 years of just killing everybody's shit that he got on. And then I'll go Bust, and then I'll go J. Cole.
More like 10. More like 10 years. Shit, Jay. He went in for 10 years.
That's right, normal guy. We got ourselves another one.
Got another one, yes, sir.
Dame Bradford.
We taking everybody.
Everybody coming to O State. We
got that
lineman that's coming over from fucking wherever the hell.
We spent 20 last year and won a chip. We spending like 30 or 40 this year.
And he got a mixtape out, I heard. That boy fine.
Who?
Scatterbo.
He got a mixtape out. Hey, Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard.
He said Dana Barrows. Damn, that's crazy.
Dana Barrows. Nah, Dame Lillard will smoke him. Dame Lillard will smoke dude.
Dame Lillard is a real rapper for real. He a real rapper. Like,
yes, you can tell. You can listen to when he rap. It sounds like a real rapper. It don't sound like an NBA dude trying to rap. It sounds like a real rapper.
He don't sound like he got $1 million production, but the best rapper of all time that's an athlete, Shaq. Shaq got bars,
bro. Multi-platinum artist, bro.
Darren Waller
shit was
he out there making tracks too, but
it was all right. Marvin Bagley did some shit too. He did some shit too.
Darren Waller rap.
Yeah,
it was all right. It was all right.
I made videos and everything.
It's somebody else. It's somebody else, bro. They got I can't remember who it is, but they got stupid bars, and I cannot remember who it was.
I guess when your career over, like Darren Waller, and you go from here to there, he
retired and went right to music.
And he divorced Kelsey Plum.
Yeah,
and
he
shit.
jumped as fuck for that one, boy.
He was tripping. Bro, he is tripping, and she can hoop like a motherfucker too. Wow.
Bro, I'm not listening to nothing Darren Waller talk about, man. For real, Kelsey Plum is one of the hardest, bro.
Kadarius Toney. He was trashed on the court and he trashed in the booth. He put Kadarius Toney. He was trash in the booth and on the court, on the field.
That's them New York Giants. That's that Giant shit.
Trash.
Trash.
Best athlete rapper is two.
He quit ball to hustle. Then
2 Chainz can rap like a motherfucker now, though. Before Titty Boy couldn't rap, but he can rap like a motherfucker now. But I'm still going with Shaq.
He a vibe too, though, Jay. You know
I'm still going with Shaq, though. Yeah, Chainz a vibe. I'm still going with Shaq.
If y'all go back and listen to Shaq Diesel and all that shit hard, bro.
Shaq got bars now.
Shaq still
got you up right now.
Wasn't he just in that song with Cube and all that? He just did some shit where he's in that low rider. That's some fucking insane.
Quavo can hoop. Chris Brown can hoop. Master P can hoop.
Master P was on the Raptors. That motherfucker was hooping.
But he couldn't rap though.
2 Chainz was a beast on the court. 2 Chainz
was a monster in college. He played in college. He's a monster.
So was Cameron. Cameron was
Kadeem. What's his name? Kadeem something, whatever his name was. I forgot what that nigga name is.
Oh, they're sleeping on Shaq. Shaq just had a battle with Damian Lillard. Shaq and Lillard was going back and forth a couple years ago.
Shaq can rap with the best of them right now, bro.
Shaq gave it to Damian Lillard a couple years ago. Cole
can hoop. Yeah, Cole. He was in the league. Not the league, but in a league.
Can we name, you know how we talk about the end of dynasties, right? Man cave, we talk about sports. Now y'all talking about rap. Can I mention one dynasty that is over? Drake. It's over.
I don't know if it's over because Nokia #1 on the charts right now.
Yeah, but it's over. His run, his dynasty is over. It's over.
Steve Urkel, Joel White.
Well, because he's suing UMG, not because of the battle, because he's suing UMG, the people that pump him, the people that push all this shit. That's why it's pretty much his career ain't over. But yeah, him being on top is over because UMG ain't gonna push him like that. They ain't gonna push him like that no more.
That's like the Warriors. Like Curry career ain't over. The dynasty's over. Right?
Yeah, the dynasty's over. Steve Urkel, though.
Jaleel White, man, he was a baller too.
He is a hooper, yes, sir.
Steve Urkel on the show. Remember on Family Matters, he was out there in that 3-on-3 tournament with Eddie and shit. And old boy, what's his name? The stupid fuck. He was
Waldo,
whatever. Yeah.
Drake ain't overrated. Jesus. He not. Even if we don't like him or we don't listen to his music, he's not overrated.
Yeah, he did some shit.
Drake got more hits than
wheelchair came out.
He got hit records, but he got hit records though. He beat past Michael Jackson, bro, in hits. So he's not overrated.
Drake is one of them rare vibe/rapper/MC. He can really do it all.
Right, Bobby. His neck, yeah, right, Bobby. He always gonna go platinum. The only thing is UMG is just not gonna push him like they did and keep him on top. That's the reason why you're on top for any artist. Is the label. The label does it. Like Jay-Z was different because he owned the label he was on. You know what I mean? So that's completely different. Like
he pushed his own agenda and shit. He ain't have to worry about
Cardi is not up there, man. Cardi is up there for vibes and the shit that the dope heads and the depressed ass kids want to listen to. That's who listens to Playboy Cardi, bro.
I don't even know. I don't listen to none of that.
Nobody listens to that like rappers.
Who the hell that is, really.
If you like rappers, you're not listening to Playboy Cardi. Bro, he make that. He mumble a lot. Yeah, he mumble a lot.
That's that drunk rap, bro. But didn't he just do an album with Kanye? Nobody heard about that shit.
Hey, Jesus. Drake came out in 2007. My guy, social media wasn't popping then, and he had hits by 2009. Social media had just came out in 2008. Officially, Twitter and Instagram and all that. No. Drake.
Hey, Zeus, you right. Drake.
Did you hear this? Is what was the first one? The demo. He had 4 hits on that demo. That had nothing to do with social media.
Hey, he's right. Drake overrated, but in his time, he is considered one of the greatest. But you see what happens when you see what happens.
I'm not a Drake guy. He got songs I like, but I don't like all that singing shit he do. I like him when he rap. But Drake is, bro, he been on top of the game for 10 years now.
Yeah, but if people want to put Drake up there and crown him, you see what happens when a Drake runs into a Kendrick or a Pusha T. It's really over. It's over.
All right.
Like,
so 200 and oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Almighty. 290 units, or streams, because it's streams now. People aren't physically getting in their car, taking their hard-earned money and buying the damn shit. Yes, that's streams, yo. They ain't even buying the songs on iTunes. They just streaming
it. Exchange, ain't none of that shit anymore.
That's streaming, dog. 290 is streaming. No, that's come on, man. Streaming is easy. Everybody streams. Like, and if you can put that on, you can put it on repeat on 5 phones, and it'll play all for 2 weeks, and that's a bunch of streams.
I'm not comparing Drake's numbers to other people, because when you got all the white girls, all the little kids, all the suburb kids, including some.
That's a part of his greatness, bro.
There's a reason why they boosted
out of here. He just said Cardi is the Michael Jackson of this.
Well, listen to that audience. To that audience, not to everybody, to that audience. Yes, he is.
Did somebody just compare Playboy Cardi to Michael Jackson?
No, man. You gotta listen to what he's saying.
Michael Jackson of this era.
for those
Like that
dope
big.
heads, for the dope heads. Yes, for them, for the depressed kids. Them, not for everybody.
He ain't fucking shit. I ain't never heard a song of his, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. We Michael Jackson, we hear his songs from the fucking 70s.
Jeezy,
you still hear Jackson
vibe.
You still hear Jackson vibe. We won't hear Cardi.
Jackson is Drake. If I'm gonna compare anybody to Michael in this era, it's Drake. It ain't no Playboy Cardi. Stop that.
Hell no. Nowhere near it.
You gotta be high and drunk right now.
Jesus, bro. Jesus. You're completely wrong, man. Social media had just came out and Drake was already popular. You missing, like, you wasn't around. How old are you? Because I was a grown-ass man. I was a grown-ass man at that time.
Jesus, be right. Drake came at the really beginning of social media. The beginning.
It had just came out in 08. Drake came out in 07. By 09.
05, MySpace was about. So you have MySpace before that.
Drake wasn't on no damn. Come on,
Drake was at
Drake
the
wasn't
end.
on MySpace.
No. But the thing is, Drake came at the perfect time. He came at the time where the internet boomed, and that's what boomed him up. Like,
yes, big. Instagram 08, Twitter 08. Those are the two that don't pump everybody up. Facebook wasn't even doing that shit in 04. Facebook wasn't even doing that. And then 09, when he officially dropped some shit, he was already, that's best I ever had, all that shit. He had Slap, Successful, all that. That had nothing to do with the internet, yo. I've never seen Drake on the internet. I heard his music playing. And I'm like, who the fuck is that?
I'm gonna name the 5 greatest rappers ever. Dylan.
Right, Bobby. I'm with Bobby, bro. The internet didn't know nothing about Drake. How could they just pump Drake up? Nobody knew nothing about him. He was from Canada. He's not from
the only thing they knew about him, he was on that Degrassi
Wheelchair
show.
Jimmy.
And got shot.
Wheelchair Jimmy. And when he started rapping, what did everybody say? Hold on, this motherfucker rap? Nobody knew
Degrassi. Well, fuck.
By 05, Degrassi is why everybody knew who Drake was, but we didn't know he rapped. Nobody knew that shit.
Chair, bro. He was on that's how he got his connect through Hollywood. He was a Hollywood dude.
That's a fact, Red Jet. Yeah, that's a fact. MySpace started this shit, and niggas wasn't known talk about Drake on MySpace, yo.
What up, Red Jet?
Red Jet, but we coming to an end. Yeah, man, gotta get ready for work.
He gotta get ready for work. So we all saying, I don't know, we ain't saying shit. It's been off the rails.
Saying shit. It's off the rails, baby.
That's what we do. That's what we do on this one.
Yes.
Chocolate chip cookies, fresh baked chocolate cookies is Milk's favorite cookie. So stop saying Oreo is Milk's favorite cookie. Ain't no cookie better than a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie.
I like peanut butter. I like peanut butter though, but that's my shit.
What is wrong with y'all? Red Jet, what the fuck is wrong with them?
M&M cookies. M&M cookies is the best, bro.
Yeah, but chocolate chip got to be in that shit though. Fresh baked ain't nothing better than that, bro.
I take the peanut butter.
But your peanut butter better have some chocolate chips in it, man.
Nah.
Hey, I like
peanut butter chips.
I like them cookies with them greenery in it. Ooh, that's them good cookies.
It better be chocolate chip. I'm just saying, chocolate chip is Milk's favorite cookie. So that commercial they had, kill that. And anybody get out of here. Well, I'll accept other cookies, but not an Oreo. Now y'all crazy. That ain't even real chocolate. Man. It ain't even real chocolate or real cream.
Get the fuck out of here. Salute. Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hit those boys.